Welcome back, Nick Lenz, Comic Corner, Classic / Non-Classic. This is episode number 896 and Doubleshot number 790. Like I said in my last video, I got one Marvel trade, one DC trade. First up, it is Spider-Man / Deadpool Volume 7, My Two Dads. This collects issues 34 to 40 of the series. Written by Robbie Thompson, who's been writing this issue since... I think issue 20. It was right after Joe Kelly left. Here are the artists for the issues. 34 is done by Scott Hepburn and Folito. 35, 36, and 40 is done by Matt Hardick. And 37 to 39 is done by Jim Towley. These issues kind of wrap up the storyline involving this character known as the Matrix. Yeah, which... Deadpool kind of confused and thinking that, well, him and Deadpool, Spider-Man and Deadpool are his two dads, even though they're really not true at all. Also, kind of partially wrap up the loose end with the old man Deadpool. Yeah, that's partially wrapped up in here, but the only thing that really is wrapped up with these issues is just the whole thing with Matrix. That thing is wrapped up. There's still the storyline with Chameleon in here, but yeah, they wrap up one thing with these particular set of issues. Yeah, it is 7 issues long. And we also see a brief cameo by Screwball, and Mockingbird is a good supporting character in here. She does a good amount. Yeah, it's mostly just Spider-Man and Deadpool just wandering around. And of course, Matrix taking control of the LMDs to make sure none of the weapons of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is basically the conclusion of this. And there's still more story to tell. Yeah, it's just not much happening here with this one. It's mostly just wrapping up one loose end, and of course partially wrap up the loose end with the time-traveling version, the future version of Spider-Man and Deadpool. Yeah, that's partially wrapped up here. Did they go back to the future in the storyline? No, not necessarily. It's not really clear exactly what happened to them. They disappear partway through this, and then they're never mentioned again. Yeah, despite having the old man Deadpool and the old man Spider-Man here on the cover, they disappear after a couple issues. Yeah, these issues are just okay, but I'm going to give this book a roughly 8.5. It's a bit of a step down for what Robbie Thompson's been doing with the book. Now it's on to a really much more thicker trade. We have Wonder Woman, Rise of the Olympian, collecting Wonder Woman Volume 3, issues 26 to 33. I believe I'm correct. Yeah. These issues roughly came out 10 years, at least, well, the final issue this came out roughly 10 years ago, and previously 11 years. These issues kind of end the whole thing of the organization that Wonder Woman works for, where it's headed by Sarge Steele. Yeah, I should point out this is written by Gail Simone. Artwork is by Aaron Lipsy and Bernard Chang. Yeah. Aaron Lipsy him and Matt Ryan do the prologue, issues 26 to 30 and 30 to 33. Bernard Chang just does issue 31. That's it. The prologue is written by Grant Morrison and Jeff Johns. And also, during the storyline, Wonder Woman puts on this. Yeah, this is the second storyline that Gail Simone did for this book. She was in this book for a good period of time. She's probably the first writer. I mean, she was on the book for a good, I think about 3 years. Yeah, she was the last writer of the book prior to it being restored to its triple digit numbering for about 15 issues when it was written by JMS. Her last issue for the book was issue 600, which that was partially collected in trade. That only one story of it is collected in trade. Yeah. Wonder Woman also has to fight the Cheetah in here. By the way, in case you're familiar with the new 52 Cheetah, yeah, pre-Flashpoint, she looked different. She actually bothered to put on some damn clothes. We also have a guest star appearance by, of all people, Donna Troy. Some Justice Leaguers. But yeah, this is the Cheetah in pre-Flashpoint. Yeah, that's the way she dressed. Yeah. Those of you curious, though, why isn't she, looking like the way that Liam Sharp basically redesigned her recently? This is roughly a little over like almost like 8 years before he took over, became the artist of the book. Yeah, so this is well before the redesign. Of course, Wonder Woman is still wearing the outfit that she's been pretty much mostly wearing since her debut. Though for some reason they have her wearing the eagle on her outfit despite the fact she's supposed to be wearing the W. Yeah, I don't know why. I should point out though, for this particular era for Wonder Woman, for the first about 15 issues or so, the book just didn't know what to do. I mean, you gave the book to a good writer who could not keep the book on time, and then you have a writer who did not know what to do with Wonder Woman. I've read those issues, and man, I get why those issues were bad for Wonder Woman, because she apparently did not know how to pump gas or use a credit card. Yeah, it's like a lot of stuff was so foreign to her, like she just did the boat. Yeah, and of course she's wearing this white suit. And of course, Sarge Steele was revealed in here to be a traitor. Yeah, he's taken down because I'm sure Gail Simone didn't really care for Sarge Steele, so she had Steve Trevor, who by the way has not been a love interest. Now this is the period of time when Steve Trevor was not a love interest for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman went through a string of boyfriends from 1986 to 2011. Her last boyfriend here was a guy by the name of Tom Trench, aka Nemesis. Yeah, she basically pursued a relationship with him very, like, basically the Amazon way, very aggressive. And, of course, in the previous arc, Tim Trench met her mother. Yeah, her mother, one who's not freaking crazy. Yeah, though this is like not long after, this is after Amazon's attack when the book got basically improved under Gail Simone. Who, in my opinion, is one of the best Wonder Woman writers in the last 30 years. One of the best ones. Along with Meredith Finch, Greg Rucka. You gotta count George Perez in there. The late Lee Wein. Let's see, who else? You also include like Walt Simonson. Byrne had a pretty interesting run, though I didn't really care for what he did with Donna Troy's family. I do agree with that opinion. By getting rid of her family was a terrible idea. Of course, Donna Troy does appear in here. And doesn't do very much. She does help fight the Olympian. That's this guy here on the cover. This overall is a good set of issues, and who knows if I'm going to review anything else related to Gail Simone's run for Wonder Woman, but this is really giving this book a 9.5 out of 10. Yep. So, that's it for this particular review. I know this is kind of short even for a Comic Corner, but not much else to say about these two trades. Excuse me. Yep. So that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my next video when to right after this, which is a review of the newest chapter for the 7 Deadly Sins series. Okay? But do you see you next review. Bye.